What are teens today not ready to hear? School isn't meant to teach you how to succeed in your chosen career path or improve as a person. It's meant to teach you how to meet deadlines, obey the higher-ups at your job, and funnel you into college. If you want something other than a general office job, that's on you to prepare for it. Unfortunately, if you're one of the rare people that knows exactly what they want to do with their life, start working on that now, and seek out professionals to gauge where you are / if it is realistic for you. You'll thank yourself later. Please wait to get piercings or tattoos, you are most probably going to regret it. It does not, in fact, get better. Life sucks then you die. Try to find moments of happiness in between. The world does not revolve around you, and it is not anyone's responsibility to work around your triggers. I am truly sorry for anyone who struggles with a mental illness. I struggled with one myself. But you do not have the right to demand that other people change their way of living in order to cater to your needs. I have seen way too many teens / young adults demand that other people stop posting food pics because it is triggering or not speak too loudly because it is overwhelming. Your illness is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. You didn't invent sex. The youth always seem to act like they're the first generation to discover it. Not everything is about you. You don't have to put everything on social media. Celebrities don't know best. You are never ready for adulthood, so the sooner you learn life skills and healthy coping mechanisms, the easier adulthood will be for you. Social media isn't real life. Take school seriously. As a mature student that was a failure in high school but graduated with distinction in university at age 40. Wish I'd done that 20 years ago. My wet farts. Things are going to be very, very warm in your 30s. You have to work to earn money. Nobody's saying what that work is, but you need to do something or someone. Being an activist doesn't make you a good person. If you are lucky, you are going to retire one day. What are you doing to prepare for that? Your mom does get it. She was a teenager too. If she says Jessica is toxic and a bad friend, she probably is right. She actually probably had her own Jessica. Teenager or teenager doesn't make a difference if it was in the 80s. Accepting a loss of privacy in exchange for likes or upvotes or views or whatever is like selling the family cow for a few beans, except the beans aren't magic. Privacy is important now more than ever, as the world slides towards authoritarianism and the repression of freedoms. You will most likely lose touch with every single friend you have right now. Education is more important than romantic relationships. You're not going to be a YouTuber. The world is not out to get you. No, the world is out to ignore you, if only you would let it. The older you get, the less green pastures there are. If your standards are too high and you keep turning down opportunity, love, experience, etc., you'll look back and wish you had gone down the road you closed yourself. You're going to blink and be 35. Mental illness is not an aesthetic. College doesn't automatically open doors for you. You need to open them yourself and take advantage of opportunities. You will always have to answer to someone for the rest of your life. You are not that special. Your feelings are not facts. Picking up the phone when it's an unknown caller isn't dangerous. You can still just hang up in the middle of the conversation. Vaping is gonna kill you. You are entitled to ask for things. Heck, in many situations you should ask for things. It still doesn't mean you are entitled to get it. People always have the right to say no, and you just have to accept that. TikTok is incredibly toxic and often encourages extremism. Their algorithm is set up to do this because it keeps your attention. Angst is a normal part of development. Depression, anxiety, dysphoria, confusion, social weirdness, etc. are all healthy reactions to the physical, psychological, emotional, and spiritual changes you're going through. It doesn't mean you're defective, that you require a diagnosis, or that you need to be treated. Switching genders isn't going to fix your problems. If you wear a shirt for a retro band, then you should be able to at least name a song or hum a tune from aforementioned band. You've lived 13 to 19 years and still don't know how to hold a face-to-face conversation with someone. Put the device down and live your life. Do not close yourself inside your room all day every day. I understand not liking social gatherings, but literally wasting your time in a room alone won't be better. I wasted 5 years of my life inside a room playing video games all day, and now I really do not have any friends. Go out, even if by yourself, go to the gym, go get something nice to eat, but do not harm your mental health by having no contact with the outside world except from school. You won't be a famous YouTuber. Get a job. Nobody cares what your gender is. It's okay to learn things on your own time. Adults will absolutely make out to be like you have to learn them right now. You don't. Our story is not your story. Take your time and the advice you feel like you need. Trash everything else. Pressure to accomplish like everyone else is a scam. No one cares how you feel. You're not going to do better than your parents. The universe doesn't care about you. Life isn't fair. To exist is to suffer. Not everyone will accept you for coming out as a member of the LGBTQ community. Your elders failed you and your standard of living is going to go down. But also, you will soon be in control of the planet, and your generation has shown amazing ability to collaboratively solve problems. Also, you guys are so much less racist, it's wonderful. You will succeed in repairing climate change and its effects. You will persevere, and when you are ready to retire, your children will have a better chance. You guys are about to prove you are the real greatest generation. Go with love. Generally, you will never own a house unless 1. Parent helps you pay for some of it. 2. Your parent, who owns a house, and dies, plus deeds it to you. Arguably, a gran could do this as well. 3. You become a throuple, or more, where your combined incomes just overcomes your combined student loan debits just enough where a bank would possibly, maybe, but unlikely, loan you the money. 4. The market crashes into the abyss and you have saved a few bucks while the rest of the world is burning around the rest of us. A bank may still decline you. 5. Your family was wealthy to begin with. In which case, you read this list above and scoff at such foolishness. You already own 5 properties. Stupid commoners. Just because an opinion is common online, doesn't mean that is how it works in the real world. Life is not lived online. You will never retire, and watch the world burn into chaos thanks to your grandparents. You're probably not going to be a millionaire. The real world sucks. You have to learn how to be offended. You can't cancel everything you don't like. Your parents were teenagers too, and their experiences are remarkably similar to your own. Most parents actually aren't out of touch and give good advice. You will need more money than you ever thought possible. The longer you live, the more you will need. Old age is terrifyingly expensive. Banking on systemic change saving you borderlines on magical thinking. Your boss will not give you easy step-by-step instructions, and you are not going to be congratulated for doing your job. If you want to climb the ladder, take initiative and share your achievements, because they will strategically not pay attention. No matter what the law says, no one thinks you're an actual adult at 18. Adults expect you to act your age, so surprise us and try and be mature. Value experiences over possessions. Your likes and upvotes don't mean anything on your resume. You will regret not spending more time with people you love. Those friends you have, the majority of them will sell you out for a bag of chips and a ginger ale. Friendship and love is won through actions, not words. If you don't come from a rich family, your youth, maybe university years, should be invested in getting skills that you can support yourself with anywhere. That means you will be learning a job that other people hate so much they will pay money to avoid doing it. That could be plumbing, accounting, IT skills, and so on. It does not include music, drawing, acting, writing fiction, or any other thing that people will pay money to do. You can and should still do art and music, but if you try to do them for money to pay your rent, you will end up being asked to do them in ways you disagree with, and for very low pay. Keep your art pure and fun by having a real day job that pays well. Be kind to others. You won't remember making your friends laugh at someone's expense, but you will definitely remember the cruel things you have done.